Hey, welcome back. Hey, everybody. Welcome to AP Comparative Government. We're doing lesson 4 in Unit 1, which is democratization, or how countries become democratic and what helps or hinders that process. Today, we're going to explore what democratization means, the factors that promote or limit, and then real-world examples of democratic transitions. What do you say we just dive in and see where this goes? Democratization, by definition, is the transition from authoritarian rule to democratic governance. It involves expanding political rights for citizens, establishing fair elections for citizens to vote in, protecting citizens' civil liberties, and creating accountability mechanisms for the government and the citizens. It's not always smooth. Sometimes it's never smooth. Some countries will democratize quickly. Others will regress or stall or not even start the process. A good example of a country that transitioned was Mexico. They were a one-party system, and now they are a competitive democracy, but that's the late 20th century, so the late 1900s. Several factors support democratization. What kind of political culture does your country have? Are there beliefs in individual rights and civic engagement happening? Is there a strong civil society? Strong networks of non-governmental groups, NGOs, non-governmental organizations. Are there unions? Is there a strong media? That will support democratization. Rule of law. Is there equal enforcement of laws and independent courts in the country? How about economic development? That's going to support democratization. Growing middle class, reducing poverty will support a country moving toward democracy. And global influence. Is there support from other countries that are democratic, your allies, or international organizations that would like to help you to democratize? Now, Nigeria's democracy has been supported by civil society activism and pressure from international partners to keep it moving toward democracy. Challenges to democratization include authoritarian resistance. Regimes that use force, propaganda, or surveillance are not going to want to give that up. Corruption. If there is corruption in a country, well, that undermines trust in the government. If you see bribery and things like that occurring, you're going to have less trust. Weak institutions, those institutions being, the court, the legislature, electoral systems, if they are weak, they may lack independence. That independent institutions leads to democratization. Ethnic or religious conflict can hinder democratization. They can destabilize the transition process. In the 1990s, Russia experienced democratic reforms after the fall of the Soviet Union, but then it slid backwards once President Vladimir Putin was elected to office. Democratic consolidation is really important on this line, this timeline toward becoming a democratic country, because at the point of democratic consolidation, the democracy becomes stable, lasting, and accepted by the people and the institutions that are in the government. Signs of consolidation: peaceful transfer of power. So an election happens, someone new gets elected, that person comes in peacefully. There doesn't have to be any fighting over it. Trust in democratic institutions that they're going to do what's right, and adherence to the rule of law. The UK, that is our consolidated democracy in this class. Strong, peaceful transfers of power when a new prime minister is chosen. Mexico is still consolidating. They're getting there, working hard. To sum up, democratization is the shift from authoritarianism to democracy. It is a timeline. It's driven by civil society, rule of law, and economic growth. It is challenged by corruption, weak institutions, and authoritarian pushback. Successful cases can lead to democratic consolidation, where democracy becomes the norm in the country. Next up, we're going to be looking at topic 5, which will examine sources and power of authority. I want to thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for future videos, and you can check out my content on Teachers Pay Teachers. My store is all AP all day, or buy me a coffee on Patreon, all AP all day. Have a great day. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.